Yeah. It all makes sense now. In a way it never had to before. I saw her once at a market, crying on feet, right in her eyes. We didn't speak, didn't need to. Some goodbyes don't last forever. They just fade into gratitude. The years have been kind and cruel, but mostly kind. The hurt I carry, learned to walk, then I ran till I leave, then I leave. Quiet breath, the house feels small, but it holds peace in every corner. Not the kind you search for, the kind that finds you while you're living. Everything taught me, the loss, the rain, the silence that stayed. Every heartbreak carved space for something new to stay. Yeah, everything taught me, even the pain that stayed too long. I thought it broke me, but it just made me strong. The photos on my wall don't make anymore, they just breathe, reminding me that love existed. Every name I used to whisper became part of who I am. Every night I thought I'd drown in was just a tide going out. Still make coffee slow, still hum songs I never finished. Peace I've learned isn't quiet, it's honest. Everything taught me, the loss, the rain, the silence that stayed. Every heartbreak carved up space for something new to stay. Yeah, everything taught me, even the pain that stayed too long. I thought it broke me, but it just made me strong. I don't chase meaning anymore, I just listen when life speaks low. Some love was never meant to last, just meant to show. And every goodbye, in its own way, was mercy. If I could tell my younger self one thing, I'd say, don't fear the breaking. It's how the light gets in. Everything taught me, everything taught me. This isn't a love song, it's a thank you note written in the dark. I used to think you ruined me, now I see you rearrange me. You broke the parts I hid behind and left the truth to face me. I hated you for leaving then, see now you were right to go. Some people don't stay forever, they just teach you where to grow. Every scar you gave me learned to shine. Every silence grew into peace. I don't miss you like I used to, I miss who I became because of you, yo. So thank you for the break, for the pieces you couldn't save. You showed me how to build from pain, how to love what's left and brave. Yeah, thank you for the break, for the echo and the ache. I thought you ended me, but you just taught me how to stay. I still think of your voice sometimes, the way it shook when you said goodbye. Back then I heard the sound of dying, now I hear the sound of trying. We were too young, too certain, too scared to see the grace in loss. But I carry what you taught me still. Love isn't keeping, it's letting cross. I see you happy now, and it doesn't burn. It feels like closure finally learned. So thank you for the break, for the pieces you couldn't save. You showed me how to build from pain, how to love what's left and brave. Yeah, thank you for the break, for the echo and the hate. I thought you ended me, but you just taught me how to stay. If I ever pass you on the street, I'll smile, maybe not. Not from what we were, but from all we survived. You were my storm, but also my sunrise. Yeah. This isn't a love song, it's the sound of relief. You broke me open, and somehow that set me free. Thank you for the break.
Half asleep, my mind's wide open. Yeah. Street lights across the windshield, gold lines through a moving past. Her voice still lingers in my ears, like a song that never has to last. Every red light feels like a heartbeat, but every turn home something old. I roll the window halfway down, let the years breathe cold by. The air smells like rain and gasoline, same as it did then. Funny how memories drive beside you when you're not chasing it. I'm driving through yesterday, but I'm not looking back. Tracing ghosts on this midnight track. Yeah, driving through yesterday where the past is new. Now haunting just you. Past the diner from our youth, neon flickering, still alive inside. Strangers laugh the same way we did when we thought time was kind. I don't stop, I don't need to. The view's enough to know. Some chapters stay open, just quieter when they grow. The rain begins to whisper now, sinking slowly with the tide. I let the silence finish what words could never inspire. I'm driving through yesterday, but I'm not looking back. Just tracing ghosts on this midnight track. Yeah, driving through yesterday where the past feels new. Now haunted, just here. Maybe growing older means learning not to chase. Just letting memories sit beside you without asking for its place. And maybe peace is when the
The light strikes. The city fades, but I keep driving slow. Yesterday's still riding with me. And that's okay. Every night the phone lights up, but it ain't you no more. I've been talking to my shadow. He listens better than you ever did. Scrolling through my pain in slow-mo. Replay the night we split. You said you called when the sky turned blue. Guess midnight came but not you. I keep your number but not your trust. Love turned gold and turned to rust. Midnight calls but it ain't your name. Just silence playing through my veins. You left your ghost inside my tone. Now every ring just feels alone. Yeah. Midnight calls and I still wait. Love turned cold, can't clean the slate. I'm still lost where your echoes fall. Heartbreak hums in midnight calls. City lights blink like broken signs. Every glow reminds me you were mine. I text your name then hit erase. No reply but I still chase. Trap beats slow but my mind still runs. I fade like smoke when the pain comes. I try to love but I lost the feel. Now I bleed through songs that never heal. Midnight calls but it ain't your name. Just silence playing through my veins. You left your ghost inside my tone. Now every rain just feels alone. Yeah, midnight calls and I still wait. Love turned cold, can't clean the slate. I'm still lost where your echoes fall. Heartbreak hums in midnight calls. Every doubt tone cuts too deep. Every beat's a promise I can't keep. You hanging static, soft and cruel. My heart's the game and I'm the fool. Midnight hums, your melody's slow. Dark soul tempo where feelings go. I call again though I know the truth. You moved on, I'm stuck with you. Yeah, still waiting for that sound. But the silence is profound. Your ghost still takes my call. Yeah. Even when you're not around. It doesn't scream anymore, but it's still me. We stopped fighting with words. Now it's just silence inside. You sleep facing the wall. I pretend not to notice why. The room smells like yesterday. Cheap wine and something ended. You say you love me out of habit. I say it back for pretending. We used to burn the night alive. Now we just burn time. I still hold you in the dark, but it feels like crossing lines. Our love's like love hurts, quiet enough. No shouting, no storms, just hollow sound. You break my heart so softly. I barely notice how, yeah. Love hurts, quiet enough. Slowly, steady vow. I hope we don't crash, we face somehow. 'Cause love hurts quieter now. You wear peace like perfume. but I can smell the distance. I kiss your neck, you flinch like forgiveness. We talk about the weather now, like pain's too rude to name. I smile when you smile, but both of us look the same. I still reach for your hand in sleep, find a stranger's ghost instead. Our hearts learn how to whisper lies, that's how love stays. Love hurts, quieter now, no shouting, no storm, just hollow sound. Break my heart so softly, I barely notice how, yeah. Love hurts, quieter now, slowly, steady vow. We don't crash, we fade somehow, 'cause love hurts quieter now. That's how I forever look like, when both don't forget to fight. I trace your shoulder, but not your heart. It's safer that way in the dark. Maybe we don't ever know. Maybe we just stop being us. Love had mercy, you would've left us loud. But this is what it chose instead. To hurt quiet.
Never thought I'd feel at home in the middle of it one. Sunlight falls, reach skyline trees. Kids chase birds through the breeze. A couple laughs near the fountain's edge. A busker hums with minor keys. I'm sitting here, no rush, no plan, just me, the world and time in my hand. The bench creaks up beneath the shade. Leaves whisper like they know my name. For the first time in years, silence feels safe in the quiet crowd. I'm not lost, I'm found out. Every sound, a heartbeat I can count. In the quiet crowd, I disappear and stay. We don't need to be seen, I'm part of the day. An old man feeds the sparrow's bread. A woman sketches faces on a pad. Everyone's a moment passing, and I'm grateful just to stand. The air smells like coffee and rain. The world's been busy healing again. Maybe peace ain't leaving noise, it's learning to listen in the low. Everything just pulls in tune, every shadow softly true. I realize I've been searching for something I already knew. In the quiet crowd, I'm not lost, I'm found now. Every sound, a heartbeat I can count. In the quiet crowd, I disappear and stay. I don't need to be seen, I'm part of the day. Maybe meaning's not a place, but the space between, where you stop needing proof and just let life be. I smile, and the city smiles back. Yeah, yeah. The sun leans slow, heart breathes slow, and
I sit still, finally belonging to the quiet. Late night, city home, still feel like it. I've been drowning in the quiet since you left. Half a bottle, no reply, too many texts. Scrolling through the ghosts inside my phone. You said forever, now I sleep alone. Heartbreak, cold like winter in my chest. You to the sun, left me with the rest. Trap drums knock, got fade with the bass. Tryna unlove, he can't erase. These are the coldest nights I know. My bed feels like a frozen throne. You broke my soul, but I still slow. Tryna find that heart you stole. Yeah, these are the coldest nights I know. Even pain feels like home. Can't forget, can't let go. Love that slow. Lights flicker like your lies on replay. Your shadow still dances in my hallway. I talk to the silence, the answers in pain. Every drop of rain spells out your name. Now I flick my heart in designer dreams. Dripped in guilt, stitched at the seams. Trapped so flow, still bleeding clean. But heartbreak's louder than it seems. These are the coldest nights I know. My bed feels like a frozen throne. You broke my soul, but I still scroll. Tryna find that heart you stole. Yeah, these are the coldest nights I know. Even pain feels like home. Can't forget, can't let go. Love dies slow. Yeah, I hear your name in the 808. You on my rhythm, you twist my face. Try to heal, but I came too late. Now I pray through sound, meditate. City lights blur through the pain I pour. Trap so gospel on the floor. You were heaven with a locked door. Now I ain't that man no more. So I ride through the city, low key, no light. Your ghost in the smoke, my heart in the night. These beats my therapy, lost my fight. Still stuck on the coldest night. Every single phase when I think of you. Still trying to tune to what we knew. I play a voicemail in my head. Static whispers all you left unsaid. Late night drives with the windows low. Every mile home the way you go. You love me loud, then cut the feed. Let my heart know really see. Now the baseline feels like pain and cold. You were my soul, now I'm overload. Broken frequency, I can't connect. Your love's a wave, I can't detect. Every beat skips where you should be. I'm lost inside this melody. Yeah, broken frequency, it won't never lie. Your ghost still echoes through my life. I call dream. Heartbreak plays in broken strings. I try to drown you in another sound, but your reverb still hangs around. Trap lights flashing monochrome, same apartment, feels less like home. You cut the cord, I lost my tone. Now I'm just noise when I'm alone. The silence is like 808s do, heavy, slow, and built for two. Broken frequency, I can't connect. Your love's a way I can't detect. Every beat skips where you should be. I'm lost inside this melody. Yeah, broken frequency, it won't align. Your ghost still goes through my line. I call your name through static dreams. Heartbreak plays in broken strings. You fade in, fade out like low signal love. Whisper disguising noise above. I tune in pain just to feel your hum, but every verse reminds me you're done. No fix, no patch, no frequency clear. Just me, my heart, and what I hear. Broken frequency, I can't connect. Your love's a wave I can't detect. Every beat skips where you should be. I'm lost inside the melody. Yeah, broken frequency, it won't align. Your ghost still goes through my line. I call your name through static dreams. Heartbreak plays in broken strings. I lit a cigarette, I did it just to see the smoke drift slow. It curled the way your hair once did in the light of long ago. The street was empty, but I swear I heard your name flowing somewhere between the wind and my mistakes.
I looked up and the stars were too familiar, yeah. You'd probably laugh, but they still felt like you. I couldn't sleep again tonight, so I stepped out in the rain. The city lights were tired too, they whispered you all the same. I closed my eyes and saw your face. Not young, not gone, just somewhere safe. It didn't hurt, but it didn't heal either. It just existed like you still do.
Same sky, different roads, different hearts, same wolves, yeah, same sky.
Same ache inside, we don't speak anymore, but we still collide.
I wonder if you still hum that tune.
I wonder if you ever sleep past 2 heat. I learned peace, but it cost my fire. I found quiet, but lost desire.
Maybe love's not meant to stay, just to show us how to pray. Same sky, different rooms, different hearts, same wounds, yeah, same sky.
Same old stars, we let go, but not too far.
Yeah, baby, that's how love survives.
but I still feel you sometimes. Maybe that's enough. Maybe that's what love becomes.
Same sky.
Oh, oh,
The city was quiet, but our hearts were wide awake. Streetlights flickered like shy stars, shadow brushing in the mind. We talked about wherever it was a street we could find. Kick pebbles down the road, follow just to hit and roll. Every sound felt softer than, like the world was holding its breath. Your hair caught the moon, and I swear time slowed down. Every second stretches long enough for us to believe in magic. The night we didn't sleep, we didn't need a dream. Every word, every glance was its own kind of peace. Yeah, the night we didn't sleep, we learned what quiet means. Two hot eyes win on a broken street like this, like this, like this. We found a hill above the town where the city hung below. You said the stars look closer here, and I said maybe they know. You told me secrets you'd never told. Your voice half laugh, half true. I memorized the tremble in it. The sound of something new. Oh. We didn't kiss, we didn't need to. Some moments are already complete without touching the night. The night we didn't sleep, we didn't need a dream. Every word, every glance was its own kind of piece. Said a name in the sleep, everyone private beat. So cars reached in under broken street light things. If forever had a beginning, it started there. Your laughter too soft for memory and it too warm for fear. Yeah. The sky turned gray, but we didn't notice. And now we didn't sleep and never needed to. The world feels lighter. Yeah. Not for the reasons I hope. I walk until the streets are bare, till the day forgot to hurt. Kids were laughing in the park. Our smile didn't burn. The sky bled slow into itself. Soft orange folding in the night. I used to call it just to watch this. Now I just call it life. A couple passing brought sleep. Her perfume lingered for a beat. I didn't flinch, I just breathed out. That's what letting go must mean. Sunset without her, and I'm still here. No words, quiet, that's sincere.
cafe doors. An old love song I used to skip. Now I just let it spill through me like smoke that lost its grip. The air's half cold, half clean, half ache, half asleep. I don't miss her like I did, but I miss who I was beneath. I stopped by the bridge we used to cross, watch reflections I can't hold. Some endings don't feel tragic, they just feel told. Sunset without her, and I'm still here. No words, just quiet that's sincere. The light don't last what we've been through, just fade like horses. Sunset without her, and I made it too. I thought peace would feel like joy, but it just feels real. Not clean, not bright, just something I kindly feel. Maybe love's not gone, softer in the air. Maybe healing's not freedom, it's learning not to care. If she ever thinks of me again, I hope it's at this hour, when the sky forgives the day, and I finally you forgive her.
Said I'll text when I'm home. It's been months, I'm still staring at the phone. You left your words on the lips, I left my heart on red. Every minute since that message, feel like something left unsaid. I still keep that screenshot safe. Your name burns up beneath my face. Trap drums echo through my chest. Each hit reminds me you were best. You said it's not me, it's time, but time froze midline. Now I write song instead of replies, tryna heal between the lies. Last step still on my screen, 4 words cut so clean. Take care, you'll be fine, but you stole what was mine. Yeah, last days, no goodbye, just a doubt where love should lie. I type, erase, then breathe instead, haunted by the last text you said. New phone, same number saved. Can't delete with my soul engraved. Your contact glows in midnight tone, a ghost that feels like home. Every buzz I was you, but the silence always follows through. Trap so cold, it's my therapy sound. I play your absence pound for pound. I try to love in someone's eyes, but you're still living beneath my life. Every life feels counterfeit. Real love left when you quit. Last day still on my screen, 4 words cut so clean. Take care, you'll be fine, but you stole what was mine. Yeah, last days, no goodbye, just a dot where love should lie. I type, erase, and breathe instead, haunted by the last text you said. I read it again when nights get slow, looking for reasons I can't let go. Your message glows in electric blue, cold truth, I still wanted you. Trap lights flicker through the pain, every poster is your name. No closure, just a glow of gray. Your silence louder phase where words pretend. You said take care, I lost my breath. Still typing back to your last text.
Yeah, I used to see you cry. Now I just see you laugh. Yeah. Crosswalks underneath our feet. The city pulse is wide awake. I catch the gaze of someone smiling. It doesn't break my heart this time. Girls humming through her headphones. A boy holding flowers wrong. And for a second it all feels like one long song. The air smells, rain and bread, like in his hand. Time to heal, I take a breath. And the world breathes back. Strangers in the light, faces I'll never know, but somehow we're all part of the flow. Yeah, strangers in the light, each carrying their own fire. I don't need to belong just to admire. Yeah, an old man feeds pigeons by the square. His hands tremble but his eyes are calm. A woman's laughing into her phone. Somewhere love is moving on. Oh, the sound of trains beneath the street. Heartbeat of 1,000 dreams. And just watching, just be. Every face a story half. Yeah. Every soul a mirror I miss. Maybe loneliness was never empty, just waiting to be witnessed. Strangers in the light, faces I never know, but somehow we're all part of the flow. Yeah, strangers in the light, each carry their own fire. I don't need to belong just to admire. Finding someone, now I think it's feeling everyone. Every glance, every side just prove they were alive. Yeah, yeah. The city breathes, I breathe too. And for once, that's enough. Strangers in the light. Yeah. It's past midnight. No music, no noise. Just me asking questions I already know the answers to. Ask the world if you ever cared. Already know you know. I asked the wall if you ever cared. Stay quiet like you did. I poured a drink, called it courage, and talk circles till it hit. The mirror caught me halfway through. Said you love too much, that's all. But I've seen love live in smaller hands and never sound so I could turn it down. Talking to myself again. Same words, different end. They say I'm fine, I lie, pretend. Just to hear it said. Yeah, talking to myself again. Like you're somewhere in the wind. The feeling starts where it goes in. Why do I keep calling you? Clock blinks 2 a.m. in red, like a wound that won't close right. I trace the space you used to fill, one fingertip at a time. All the things I never said sit heavy on the floor. They sound like I'm still here, but mean I'm not yours. Sometimes I answer just to feel that someone's listening at all. Maybe loneliness is fake without a God to call. Yeah, talking to myself again. Same words, different end. I say I'm fine, I lie, pretend. Just to hear it said. Yeah, talking to myself again. Like you're somewhere in the wind. The feeling starts where it goes in. Why do I keep calling you in? I leave the TV on for company. New voices I'll never meet. Their light paint goes across the wall. Kinda never leave. If peace means silence in the soul, then I'm getting close, but not enough. Yeah. Tomorrow I'll wait, say it's over, and maybe believe it for an hour. But tonight, I'm just talking to myself again. Talking to myself again. Talking to myself again. Yeah. Yeah. You don't know when it happens. You just notice one day you're still alive, and something inside you as you left, the clock didn't tick. Every second stretched in, like it was learning how to live without you. I sat on the floor, sweater in my hand, the fabric warm from the ghost of your skin. The air smelled like the kind of goodbye you don't come back from, the kind that doesn't slam doors. It just forgets to open them again. The city outside kept breathing, but I didn't. Not really. There was a night I died a little, not enough for anyone to see, just enough that every joy since then has felt borrowed to me. Yeah, the night I died a little, you took the color, left the skin. I kept moving, kept breathing in, but I've never been whole again. I still walk through the world like I'm pretending to belong here. I smile where I should laugh when it feels safe. Yeah. But there's a quiet part of me that still sits in that room. Knees pulled tight, holding the version of love that didn't survive. I've kissed lips since yours, but none of them tasted real, just echoes wearing
There was a night I died a little. Not enough for anyone to see. Just enough that every joy since then has felt borrowed to me. Yeah, the night I died a little. Took the color, left the skin. I kept moving, kept breathing, but I've never been whole again. Sometimes I wake up, think I hear your breath beside me. It's cruel how memory can imitate life that well. And for a second I forget I'm gone too. Oh. Yeah, you didn't kill me, you just took the part that knew how to live without fear. And that's the night I died a little.
You don't know when it happens. Oh.
Yeah. You don't know when it happens, you just know that it's one day. It's one day. You're still alive. But something inside you isn't. Night you left, the clock didn't tick. Every second stretched thin, like you was learning how to live without you. I sat on the floor with your sweater in my hands, the fabric warm from the ghost of your skin. The air smelled like the kind of goodbye you don't come back from, the kind that doesn't slam doors, it just forgets to open and begin. The city outside kept breathing, but I didn't. That was the night I died a little. Not enough for anyone to see, just enough that every joy since then has felt borrowed to me. Yeah, the night I died a little. You took the color, left the skin, and I kept moving, kept breathing, but I've never been holding. I still walk through the world like I'm pretending to belong. Yeah, I smile where I should, laugh when it feels safe. But there's a quiet part of me that still sits in that room, knees pulled tight, holding a version of love that didn't survive. I've kissed lips since yours, but none of them tasted real, just echoes wearing perfume. That was the night I died a little. Not enough for anyone to see, just enough that every joy since then has felt borrowed to me. Yeah, yeah, the night I died a little. You took the color, left the skin. I kept moving, kept breathing, but I've never been whole again. Sometimes I wake up, think I hear your breath beside me. It's cruel how memory can imitate life that well. And for a second I forget I'm gone too. Yeah. You didn't kill me, you just took the part that knew how to live without fear. yeah. It took forever, but I finally breathed. Not lighter, just honest. I wake up slow, no rush, no cold. Just morning light on these quiet walls. Used to reach for you half awake. Now I reach for peace I can't fake. The mirror don't hurt like it did last year. Trap so close, but the pain's less clear. Every scar turns subtle hard. Proof I rebuilt a different heart. I kept your name like a closed up wound. Now it's the same beneath the moon. No more ghosts, no replay scenes, just empty space where love had been. I found peace without you here. No more noise, no more fear. Every breath feels mine again. Every loss became my friend. Yeah, peace without you, slow and true. Finally see what time can do. I don't hate, I don't pursue. I just found peace without you. Your favorite song still hit my feet, but they don't cut, they just proceed. I drive alone through streets we know, but now the view belongs to new. Trap lights glow, my mind feels still. No rush to feel what pain can't feel. Love ain't gone, it just evolved. Not a riddle left to be solved. I send no texts, I chase no signs. The universe speaks between the lines. Every echo lost its blue, gets healed and finally pulled me through. I found peace without you here. No more noise, no more fear. Every breath feels mine again. Every loss became my friend. Yeah, peace without you, and true and true. Finally see what time can do. I don't hate, I don't pursue. I just found peace without you. Maybe love's not meant to last, just a mirror who we were not past. Trap so coarse and amber light, lessons bloom from broken nights. I thank the hurt, I thank the faith for all the strength the silence made. Yeah. You told me loss, I learned release. Yeah. Now even pain sounds like peace. No more chasing what we knew. I finally found peace without you. It's strange how the city feels louder when the person you love stops answering. We built a life in borrowed time, loving between distractions. You fall asleep mid-sentence, and I stay awake when memories go. We had plans, not promises. Dreams folded in between rent receipts. A love too soft for the noise we lived in. The night you left, the air didn't move. You closed the door quiet enough to sound like forever. When the lights turn blue, I still see in the glass, in the quiet, in the almost true. You love me like a song that ends too soon. Soft and cruel beneath the same moon. Now the city hums a tune I can't undo. And I still hate when the lights turn blue. I still watch the same 2 cups, as if you might come back thirsty. I still change the sheets, pretend the smell is clean, not lonely. Sometimes I talk to the ceiling, it's the only thing that stays. I tell the stories you left half-finished, and it just stares back with nothing to say. Oh, you used to trace circles on my chest, now my heartbeat completes, I'm alone. Funny how peace can feel like the quiet between storms. When the lights turn blue, I still see you in the glass, in the quiet, in the almost true. You love me like a song that ends too soon. Soft and cool beneath the same moon. Now the city owns a tune I can't undo, and I still ache when the lights turn blue. They say healing's just forgetting slowly, but I've memorized your absence too well. I see a shadow in strangers' shoulders. You laugh at my own mistakes. If this is moving on, why does it sound like staying? Yeah. The world keeps shining through these walls, but it don't feel like light, just the color of losing you. When the lights turn blue, eyes turn blue. I still world and change. I just started seeing it. Yeah. There's no thunder in my chest now, no ghosts behind the door. The silence that used to scare me, we were like home on smoke. I wait before the sunrise, watch light crawl across the floor. I used to ask for meaning, now I just let things be. There's peace in doing nothing, in the way when home's the dream. For the first time in forever, I don't need to be seen. I found the stillness, not in words, not in prayer or in pain. Just standing in the sunlight and knowing it by name. Yeah, I found the stillness where the noise used to live. Didn't fight for it, I just forgave and let it give. I walked past the places that shaped me and didn't flinch this time. Yeah. Every shadow bowed and softened, every memory fell in line. The sky opened like a book unread, I read it slow with care. Turns out peace was never hiding, it was waiting for me to stop. I don't chase the answers now, I just sit with what remains. Because sometimes stillness is louder than fate. I found the stillness, not in words, not in prayer or in pain. Just standing in the sunlight and knowing it by name. Yeah, I found the stillness where the noise used to live. Didn't fight for it, I just forgave and let it give. Maybe heaven's not above, maybe it's a breath held true. In every heartbeat, in always comes back. And when it does, I stay still enough to feel. I found the stillness. Didn't see what somehow I don't feel tired. Sky blushes pale over roofs died. Rain or get out permission. Steam from the street, grace rises slow. Looks almost holy in the quiet. I watch my breath become a cloud. Watch it vanish like everything else. For months I feel sour. Now it feels like a beginning. I forgot I wanted. Coffee cart clinks down the block. Someone waves too awake for. I take it as a sign. Maybe peace arrives unannounced. First light, soft on the scars. Don't fix it, just reminds that I made it this far. Yeah. No fire with no grand refrain. Just morning touching what remains at first light. Still here. Birds write songs I can't translate, but I hum along anyway. The cap splashes through last night's rain. Go reflecting with grief one day. Your name drifts through my head. Quiet, almost kind. Not forgiven if it's something close. Oh, I stopped by the river edge. The water takes the sky apart. I let it carry what I can't hold and walk away lighter. Soft on the scars, it don't fix it, just reminds that I made it this far. No fireworks, no grand refrain. Just morning touching what remains. First till you and I'm still here. Maybe hope isn't loud. Maybe it breathes like this. A sigh, a step, a quiet yes to what's next. City wakes, and for once, so do I. First light. 30 foot, hey. Yeah. I didn't know what love was until it stopped me mid-sentence. She laughed through her hair. Sunlight catching every word. We were strangers pretending we'd always known each other's world. Her voice moved like summer rain, warm and slightly unsure in her heart. And I thought, if this is a dream, I'll never wake up. We walk into the streetlights home, bare feet on cracked cement. No promises, no forever, just everything that moment meant. First time it felt real. Time forgot to move. Her hand brushed mine, and the whole sky proved that magic's not a story. It's what silence can't conceal. Yeah, the first time it felt real. We talked about nothing that mattered, and somehow it meant everything. Every word a spotlight and something unnamed. I didn't need to hold her, and then this was enough. Even the air changed shape, trying to memorize us. The city blurred behind her eyes, and all I saw was light. She smiled, and I swore the world smiled back. The first time it felt real. Time forgot to move. Her hand brushed mine, and the whole sky proved that magic's not a story. It's what silence can't conceal. Yeah, the first time it felt real. No thunder, no grand design, just heartbeat against heartbeat, learning rhyme. If eternity had a sound, it would have been that breath between us, yeah. Some loves burn, some fade, but that one, it just stays. First time it felt real. Yeah. We said we need to be together. We said we meet again when the noise quiet down. You packed your dreams in record sleeves, I packed mine in late night drives. You headed east with your guitar, I stayed west chasing time. We swore we never fade apart, that love will bridge the mud. But the world doesn't keep its promises, it just rewrites and will stop. I still hear your laughing city I've never been. It's strange how memory finds a way to travel under different stars, but it's the same sky still. Shining in your world, and I hope you always will. Yeah, we're under different stars, no wrong, no goodbye. Just two hearts learning how to live on separate sides. I saw your name in passing lights, headline on photograph. You looked alive, like everything we dreamed that bloomed at last. Same for regret, I felt proud instead of sad. Maybe this is love too, cheering quietly from far away. The wind still carries your voice sometimes, through late night static, through open roads. And I just listen without needing to reply. Under different stars, but it's the same sky still. It's shining in your world, and I hope you always will. Yeah, we're under different stars, no wrong, no goodbye. Just two hearts learning how to live on separate sides. Maybe distance isn't lost, the proof we both grew. The world's too wide for one dream, and that's okay too. yeah. I still look up sometimes, not to find you, just to remember we were still shining. Different stars. Yeah. One last look at the door, one last light I can't afford. I lit a candle where your keys once hung. The wax drips slow like the words I bit my tongue. Every room still breathes your name. Even the clock don't sound the same. Your sweater sleeps on the chair you left. Smells like peace and cigarette traps. So bass in the air, so low. My heart sinks up to the way you go. I told myself I'm fine tonight, but lights sound soft in candlelight. Your ghost still hums in my chest, reply. Whisper true, we said goodbye. Midnight goodbye, slow and real. You took the love I can't unfeel. Every step fades out of view, but the floorboards still tall like you. Yeah, midnight goodbye, it's time to see the losing you set fire in me. I watch you fade through a tear-stained sky. One last kiss, a midnight goodbye. I wrote your name on the fired up glass. It blurred away like every pass. The moon outside feels too weird. Trap drums fall like you ain't there. I burned the notes you left behind, but the smoke spilled out your lines. You said forever, I believed. Now forever's all I crave. Try to fill the void with noise. New faces, same old void. I play our song, but turn it down. Even silence wears your crown. Midnight goodbye, slow and real. You took the love I can't unfeel. Every step fades out of view, but the floorboards still tall like you. Yeah, midnight goodbye, it's time to see that losing you set fire in me. I watch you fade through tear-stained sky. One last kiss, a midnight goodbye. Maybe heartbreak's how I grow. Maybe pain's the only show. Trap lights flicker on my skin. Learning peace from where you've been. If closure's late, that's fine by me. At least I know who I can be. Yeah. Yeah. No calls, no signs, just open sky. Love didn't end, it learned to die. And somewhere under neon light, I finally said midnight goodbye. Midnight goodbye. Midnight goodbye. Yeah. We only call it love. Only call it love. Yeah. We promised to start with. Don't leave your shells on yourself alone. We promised to stop cleaning, but we keep something to safe now. But a shot, no sense, right? Kiss me like a dare, yeah. I know the storm before the hit, yeah. The hush, the taste, the heat, the twist, yeah. Tell myself this time is different while watching you light a match again. Your lipstick stains like a warning sign. My hands still reach for fire. Crave you like a habit. Forgot how to quit. Keep coming back to run. Building dreams on broken floor. Calling peace the way we grew. Then bleeding for the proof. Yeah, we keep coming back to rule. Chasing highs that feel like true. Love like this only the truth. Who survived? You say you hate me softer now, and I laugh cause I do too. We both know what's next. The sheets of silence after. I trace your spine like I'm praying, but to God I wish you gone. Every touch it gives and kills, every morning starts with wrong. You turn away, but leave the door crack wide, and I'll walk through again, cause pain was good and you lied. Building dreams on broken floor. Calling peace the way we grew. And bleeding for the proof once more. Yeah, we keep coming back to rule. Chasing highs that feel like true. Love like this don't heal the truth. Who survived? If leaving man I lose you clean. Still stay dirty just to see. Our love's a crime with no escape. We both confess and plead the same. Breathe, I break, yeah. Somehow we call that fate, yeah. Some stories don't end, they just run out of forgiveness. Oh, oh. We keep coming back to roots, and call the ashes home.
Yeah. For the first time, I see how everything breathes together.
Through the trees, the same rhythm as my chest. The river hums a low refrain, and somehow I feel blessed. A stranger smiles from down the road, and it feels like a memory I forgot. Every face, every season was teaching me I was never lost. The sky opens without reason, and I don't ask it why. I just watch the colors trailblazes, like time forgiving time. Everything is one, the light, the dark, believing the return. Every heartbreak was a flame, it taught me how to burn. Yeah, everything is one. Silence, the sound, falling, the found. Nothing's gone, it just turned into night. I hear laughter down the street, the song spilling out of someone's open door. It feels like a prayer without words, and I smile because I've prayed it before. The faces change, the years rearrange, but love keeps its shape in the air. Even pain was part of that grace, it just wore a different name. the echo in every call. I am you, and you are the sky. Everything that lived and died was just learning how to try.
I don't search anymore. I just exist, and it's enough.
Everything is one. Someone smiled today, and the air felt lighter. Didn't hear the best, but it didn't either. Someone smiled today, and I caught myself okay. No thunder, no prayer, just quiet proof I'm still there. We talked about weather and names, none of it meant anything, which is exactly why it mattered. I watched the light paint a head go, and for a second I didn't miss you. It felt like a miracle no scripture could explain. When she left, the door chimed soft behind her, and it sounded like peace. Someone smiled today, and the air felt lighter. Didn't hear the past, but it did remind her, yeah. Someone smiled today, and I caught myself okay. No thunder, no prayer, just quiet proof I'm still there. Maybe love won't come loud this time. Maybe it'll walk slow barefoot. Maybe I won't chase it. Maybe I'll just stay still long enough to see it start to. Yeah, didn't expect it to matter, but it did. Someone smiled today, and I stayed. Never thought I'd feel at home in the middle of everyone.
Sunlight falls through the skyline tree. Kids chase birds through the breeze. A couple laughs near the fountain's edge. A bus comes in minor key. I'm sitting here, no rush, no plan. Just me, the world, and time in my hands. Shut up. The bench creaks soft beneath the shade. Leaves whisper like they know my name. For the first time in years, silence feels safe. In the quiet crowd, I'm not lost, I'm found. Every sound, a heartbeat I can count. Yeah, in the quiet crowd, I disappear and stay. I don't need to be seen. I'm part of the day. An old man feeds the sparrows bread. A woman sketches faces on the pad. Everyone's a moment passing, and I'm grateful just to stand. The air smell like coffee and rain. The world's been busy healing again. Maybe peace ain't leaving noise. It's learning to listen in the air. Every stranger's posing too. Every shadow softly true. I realize I've been searching for something I already knew. In the quiet crowd, I'm not lost, I'm found. Every sound, a heartbeat I can count. Yeah, in the quiet crowd, I disappear and stay. I don't need it to be seen. I repeat, I'm part of the day. Maybe meaning's not a place, but the space between where you stop needing proof and just let life be. I smile and the city smiles back. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. The sun leans low, part breeze slow, and I sit still, finally longing, yeah, to the quiet crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't think I'd see you again, but here you are. And it feels like a heartbeat I almost forgot. You walked in wearing years on your face, but the same light in eyes. We laughed before we spoke because what else could survive this long? The waitress poured us both black coffee. No sugar, no talk of past, yeah. Just the hum of traffic outside, like time pretending to be kind. You said, remember that summer? And I did, all of it. The noise, the light, the reckless way we believed in forever. We still know the song, even if the words moved on. Plays low in the spaces between what's said and what's gone. Yeah, we still know the song, even if we hum it wrong. The melodies change, but the feeling's strong.
You talk about the places you live, I talk about the love I lost. We didn't cry, we didn't linger. We just listened like old ghosts learning peace. There was a comfort in the pause, in knowing we survived our youth. No jealousy, no hate, just gratitude wrapped in distance. Caught myself studying your hands, remembering how they used to draw maps in hair when you dreamed out loud. Still dream, you just do it quiet now. We still know the song, even if the words moved on. It plays low in the space, what's said and wrong. Yeah, we still know the song, even if we hum it wrong. The melodies change, but the feeling's strong. There's no fixing what time we wrote, no need to. You smiled and said we were lucky, and I realized you were right. Even if the story ended, it was still us. Yeah, we paid the bill and walked opposite ways. But I swear, I heard it again. That old song, following us home.
Yeah. Some ghosts don't leave, they just learn to sit quietly beside you. Yeah.
It's been years since I said your name out loud, but it still hums behind my teeth. I built a life, small and steady, bookshelves, coffee, pours that creep. No one else about you anymore, and I've stopped bringing you up. But sometimes in the middle of a sentence, my voice forgets what he looks like. I don't ache the way I used to, but I don't feel whole either. There's balance, like grief and peace finally called a truth. She still lives in my silence, where the light is softened, not in the pain, not in the tears, just in the quiet I keep her in. Yeah. She still lives in my silence, not haunted, not gone. She just lingers where the noise is, and the nights go on. Sometimes I hum that old song, the one we used to room together. It doesn't hurt, but it still knows where to touch. I've tried loving since, and maybe I did, but not like that. Never like us. Low hum tremble like sky. Seasons pass softer now, and I let them. Maybe that's what growing is, learning to miss gently. She still lives in my silence, where the light is soft and dim, not in the pain, not in the tears, just in the quiet I keep her in. She still lives in my silence, not haunted, not gone. She just lingers where the noise is, and the nights go on. I used to chase the sound of closure, but closure never spoke my tongue. Some loves don't die, they dissolve into the air, into the spaces you stop trying to fill it. Yeah, I don't talk to her anymore, but she still answers sometimes. Yeah, not in words, just in the way the world feels when it's quiet enough to remember. She still lives in my silence, in my house.
That's right. But the shot is gone.
Smells like your perfume, but it's fading out like proof. Last night was thunder, today is just blue. I wash the sheets, but not the memories. They stick to me, gentle and cruel. It's coffee in a pot, but I let it burn. Some habits hurt, just right enough to keep small breath. Your toothbrush leans against mine, too strange in a glass cup. I used to think that meant forever, now it's just me as we try. The day after love died, the sun still rose, but it looked a shame to shine. The city moved like it didn't know we ended. Yeah, the day after love died, the world kept pretending fine. Only I knew the sky was light. I scroll on messages like scripture, looking for a God that never answered. You said always like a prayer, and I believed enough for both of us. Now my phone's a graveyard for things we didn't mean. Every photo feels like proof that happiness won't last. No regrets, don't last. I talk to myself like you're still here, just to hear a name I try. When I breathe, it's certain sound goodbye. The day after love died, the sun still rose, but it looked a shame to shine. The city moved like it didn't know we ended. Yeah, the day after love died, the world kept pretending fine. Only I knew the sky was light, yeah. Maybe peace don't come with closure, maybe it's just a ride, it's uninvited. Maybe this age was left, but love does its job too well. I keep it quiet close, like it's the last thing you gave me. Yeah, no calls, no hate, just soft fake of no